Hey everyone, and thanks for tuning in. We have the Nintendo Switch 2 that has finally been released. This video is going to mainly focus on the Switch 2 hardware and a comparison between the Switch 2 and the Nintendo Switch OLED. I think Nintendo did a great job with the box design, and I think it should be pretty noticeable on the shelves of your nearest retailer. But let's go ahead and crack this thing open. Flipping up the lid shows you the Switch 2 screen, as well as the left and right Joy-Con. Now, if you purchase the Mario Kart World bundle, this next part of the box will have a digital key. You go ahead and scratch that little thing on the bottom and input the code in the eShop. I believe it's on the right side. You can go ahead and hit redeem and then put it in. We also have an HDMI cable, which is nice, as well as the left and right Joy-Con wrist straps, which you will need if you're going to be using the mouse mode for the Joy-Cons. Further on in the box, we have the controller adapter for the Joy-Cons. So you can go ahead and put your Joy-Cons onto this little adapter so you can have almost like a one controller functionality. Next, you have the USB-C cable, and then after that, the power adapter, which I'm surprised that Nintendo didn't go ahead and just have those attached together, which they have done in the past. But surprisingly, I like it better this way because if anything happens to your USB-C cable, or if you need to have a longer run, you can do it with this setup. And last but not least in the box is going to be the dock, which I'm happy to see got a few upgrades, including the fans and the 4K output. Looks like we got some ventilation on the bottom of the unit, which is different from the Switch 1 dock. That back part opens up so you can go ahead and plug in your HDMI, the USB Type-C power cord, as well as an Ethernet cable if you want to go tethered. We got a couple USB ports on the side, just like the Switch 1 dock. And yeah, everything looks really good. There's a lot of space in the middle there. Now we are told that the Switch 2 has a screen protector already on it, but I will go ahead and add my own screen protector on top just in case. Now these sides where the Joy-Cons go, they seem a little iffy. From what I've seen so far, the Joy-Cons just snap in. We're gonna go ahead and try that in a little bit, but hopefully those pins have been tested to the point where they don't break and Nintendo knows what they're doing. I like the USB-C on the bottom, just like with the regular Switch. Nice kickstand, full length, which is amazing. Way better than the Switch 1, but similar to the OLED. And I love that they included two USB-C ports, as well as a headphone jack. And this part here is where your physical Switch games will go. A little close-up of the Joy-Cons, and I think they look fantastic. They look really, really good. Now I tried to put the wrist strap on with the top in first, and for some reason it didn't work well, but the bottom is the way to go. And they stay on until you actually hit the button, which is located behind the Joy-Con. But I think you can also just pull it off. I wouldn't do that, but hey, if you're living on the edge, go ahead and try it out. But yeah, this button is super handy. I think this is a great looking device. It feels comfortable in the hand. Not as comfortable as the Deck OLED, but more comfortable than the Legion Go, for sure. And since I have the Switch OLED here, let's go ahead and compare what these Joy-Cons look like side by side. As you can see, the Switch 2 Joy-Cons are just a little bit bigger, but just enough to where you can have more comfortable, longer gaming sessions. Now the screen difference may not seem like a lot to some people, but that extra real estate helps a ton while gaming. Overall, I'm super impressed with the Switch 2 hardware. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button to see more Switch 2 and other gaming videos. TrueTake out.